I don't have anything to do tonight. My plan was play video games because I've been working on Chef Game. Which is maybe weird for you to understand, but I have a like some brain fixations to say, like we talked about some stuff last episode regarding streaming. It's not the only thing I obsess about, but suffice it to say, there's a part of my brain that will make my game poorly because I'm obsessing over it. And the only way I have found to combat that part of my personality is to, like give my brain something else to do, man. So I don't think I can even make it with the dash, though, but we'll give it a go. There's no harm in going over there and checking it out. We hit the bench a minute ago. So things are going swimmingly with Chef Game. Like I'm not having a bad time or anything. It's just, it's game development. And if you've never done, like, it's hard. It is very hard. And what happens with a hard activity is you're inclined to take shortcuts when you have problems, right? And like, if if you've ever played a video game with something bad in it, like whatever, but like even this, any game that has anything in it that you were like, boy, that's bad. They should iron that out. Yeah, even with the dash, I can't make it all the way over there, so it's totally fine. I actually can't remember which power-up allows me to travel that far horizontally, so it'll be interesting to get it back. I'm getting kind of a vague image in my brain, but I feel like there's no way that power-up is in this game. Like, I don't remember the little Hollow Knight dude doing that particular animation, so it'll be interesting to see what far horizontal traveling apparatus or method, ooh, that was close, I, land on. But, so it's like, and the reason I'm not talking specifics is because there's no specifics of game development that, okay, let's do it. I am working on the UI, the ability to see what the Iron Chef is holding while you're running around, so it doesn't, like, a big problem I have in Minecraft is with the inventory, like it's a gigantic problem in the game. And it's not, like, it's, sure, Minecraft has it, but, like, so many games suck at inventory. It's not, like, Minecraft can get away with it because there ain't a AAA game out there, like, ain't a genre with a AAA game in it that doesn't have inventory problems. Death Stranding, which is a fabulous game. It's weird. It's a really weird game, but it's a really good game. Anyway, it's a game about carrying stuff, and it has a terrible inventory system, but, it's a neat game otherwise, so you just, like, excuse the fact that every mission you have inventory problems, and, like, the developers of the game, like, they leaned on it, they made it an element of the gameplay that you're gonna have to spend so much time juggling your inventory around, but I'm old. I've been playing games forever, and let me tell you, like, in the beginning, it was like, yeah, we're doing this because the technology's limited, and this is the only way we could indicate that you were holding 16 swords or whatever, or like, blah, blah, blah. But, like, man, we are now, like, 30 years of games blowing it and getting it right, and we are still coming up with games that are just like, well, what if the player has 10 boxes and every couple of minutes collects 11 items? And it's just like, all right, well, that would be interesting once. And then afterwards, it would be super flipping annoying. And it's like, well, what if they spend the entire game doing it? So, my game, my beautiful cooking game, is just chock full of pickups, right? Like, you pick up ingredients, you pick up things like that. And it's like, boy, I start to understand where they're coming from. The motivation to make, like, a clunky inventory system, a system that the user is going to have to jumble. There's a motivation there because it adds gameplay. It keeps the players from figuring your crap out faster, which is always a goal. Like, it's always, even if you don't realize you're doing it when you're developing a game, you're always trying to find a way to, like, stretch. Am I at full health? Yeah, I think I can handle you. Because you're just like a bunch of them or something? I don't remember. It's fine. Bring it! Ow. Right, nice. Just gotta use my new toys. But I need to do a little healing first. There we go. Let's fight. Ow, just right on top of me. Do it! 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 You can't beat me! I'm the Hollow Knight! Now there's a bunch of them, right? Or they all just flee? Good. Cowards! The Hollow Knight, more powerful. Oh, I hear you! I'm coming to rescue you! Hold tight! I have to platform! Deep, 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 deep. Ah! So many things to make it hard for me to get over here. You can die. Oh, no, you can't. Yummy soul, but I thought my homes was over here. Where's my home slice? I need my home slice. Oh, it wasn't my home slice. It was these dirks that sound like them. Yeah, and you almost hit me too. Like you go back in the ground and you turn into a little Mega Man enemy. Oh, you'll pay for this. You know, like Mega Man. How many of those are Metroidvanias? That's an interesting thing to consider. I'm gonna play a Mega Man. I am gonna play a Mega Man. It took me a while to figure out which one. And believe it or not, it's not, you know, like it's whoop, 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 gonna cook. There's a game. It is finally about to come out. I've been following it on, well, social media for a very long time. It's called Berserk Boy, and it's made by someone who is obviously a very big Mega Man fan. It's, you know, PC only, Steam only for now. Maybe he got a Switch port coming, but it's, you know, fairly indie developer situation. And, but it looks very much like a Mega Man game, very fast-paced, a lot of explosions, you know, like protagonist is just like switching back and forth between power sets and this and that. So we'll see what the price point is when it comes out. I don't know if it's going to be like, you know, it's like if it's $5, then that tells you how big it is, right? And like, you know, you can't throw any shade at it. It's an indie game, but at the same point, it's like, boy, wouldn't it be cool if this game had been, you know, like $40 or $50 and they'd, well, maybe not $40 or $50, because pretty much every game that's $40 or $50 these days sucks. But if it's $30 or $40, it might actually be entertaining. I'm hearing a lot of good things about Pal World, but, you know, I ain't got no Pal World money right now, so we'll see when I get to try it out. I'm really impressed with myself for making all these jumps. I'm definitely not supposed to be here at this point. I mean... Oh, I did it twice. Alright, let's get our bearings. Resume Hollow Knighting. Stop talking trash about our platforming ability, because apparently all it does is get us cooked. And go back the way we came. Nope, there's just money over there. So, we killed that boss over there, and then there's these jerks in the wall, and there... Oh. Sorry, the hunter demands. I must kill in their name. Killing in their name of... tangent lost, thought lost, you know. Love this game. Sometimes I get lost in it. Oh! The game itself is, you know, planty. It's very, you know, like the plant aesthetic. I'm not a very big plant person. I'm gonna go to the bench. I've killed a lot of plants, you know, like just outright, you know, like it's yeah, like yeah, I've tried to raise plants or whatever and it's gone badly, but I've also just like killed a lot of plants. I don't like plants. I really, well, I'm allergic to plants. Like first, if you want to understand the reason me and plants have a bad relationship is that I'm actually allergic to pollen, which, you know, sucks. It sucks. being allergic to one of the building blocks of life, it sucks. So, me and plants have always had kind of a fun relationship. When I was young, it was just like, well, you just don't go over to some friends' yards because their parents don't mow their lawn, or because, you know, their moms have certain types of plants in the windows always, or whatever. And it's gonna make your eyes weird or your throat scratchy. But like all things in life, you know, as with aging, it gets worse. It just gets flipping worse. So now I'm just like full on allergic to some foods. Yeah, we're going down to the jellyfish place. And, you know, those foods are like fruits and vegetables, which are like flipping in everything and what you're supposed to eat to keep from dying and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I can't eat a bunch of them without a trillion complications and, like, you know, risking all sorts of allergic reactions, keeping a pen around and all that stuff. EpiPen, fog, keg, that's what it's called. Here, this is a game-based story I can tell that doesn't involve my allergies, although it involved me, period. When I first started playing this game, Logan was very small. I will inevitably hit one of these, and you'll see why I'm avoiding them instead of hitting them. But suffice to say, he was very small, like, you know, like infant small. And, you know, if you are one of them, or you've ever lived with one of them because of, like, siblings or, like, roommate situations, they're very loud. They're very loud. And when they're really going to see. And when they're really going to town loud-wise, you know, you just want it to stop. And, you know, sometimes you're in the middle of, like, a particularly perilous, you know, platforming section of a video game or a boss fight or whatever, and the baby is crying, and the baby just won't stop crying, and they're like, oh, it's fine, just let the baby cry. But after, like, the 20th straight minute of the baby crying, you know. Anyway, I have this really fond memory that I didn't even realize was a memory. Not memory, but like, you know how, you have, you know, like everything, right? Everything in your brain came from somewhere. You learned it from your parents, some stupid TV show, radio, whatever you watched when you were a kid. Anyway, that little jingle that the guy hums, that that guy. Anyway, there was one time when Logan was crying, and I had to, you know, like, it was just like, no, just keep playing Hollow Knight, it's fine, just keep playing Hollow Knight, it's fine. At that time, I pressed the attack button instead of the dash button. Or, you know what I mean. And the baby was just going to work in the other room, man, and I had to just abandon the Hollow Knight session. Hey, what's up, Quirrell? Isn't this something? I'd not expected to discover such a huge taxation after that foggy descent. The bugs of Hallownest must have been an impressive lot, building such grand structures so far into these wilds. Seems the dangerous creatures about haven't yet made their way in here. It's the perfect place for a quick rest. Oh, Quirrell. Yeah, anyway, when I went into the, you know, like the baby's room, you know, it was like off the living room, because Logan had sleep issues, it was a lot. It was just going, it was just like that humming over and over and over again, and it just burrowed its way into my brain. Oh, you're weird. Hey. Oh, come in search of treats, have you? I chanced upon a unique little fungus growing right above us. I found it's only in the station, and the taste is just divine. This place must have been quite the hub, built at the border between two lands, that misty drop to one side and those bulbous growths on the other. Now the place seems particularly welcoming, so while my little treats last, I think I'll stay right here. I think that's a good idea. Right back to the snacks. Yeah, and, you know, it took a good long while to get the baby back down. You know, I want to say it was like a good 15, 20 minutes of, like, just, like, the baby, just, like, crying, just straight crying. And, Yeah, so now that jingle is burned into my brain, not just because it's super catchy and you hear it over and over during the game, but because it's forever associated with the sound of my child crying and screaming. Haven't you? I'm thankful for the opportunity to once more travel through the kingdom. As I visit more places, I feel my memories returning to me. Like the stagways of my mind are running once more. Continue to open the stations and you'll have my deepest gratitude. You have my deepest gratitude. Thank you so much for all your help. I got 1,000. Let's go see what we can buy from Zelda. I haven't missed any maps yet, I don't think, but we'll find out. It's a great mechanic. Not only can you buy, I mean, it's kind of annoying because of all the pins and all the little micro, like, buys you have to do, but,
Bapanada.
love her so much. These tokens, use them to mark interesting paths on your map. Gleaming marker, use them, mark interesting spots on your map. The color is quite rare, so it costs a little more. You got it, lady, even though I'm, kneecapping myself for when I find the other stores, but it'll be nice to have things on the map to know to go get to. Sorry about the explosion. That was my bad. I didn't mean for that to happen. But, irregardless. Yeah, still have the superhero landing over there. Oh, hey. Pale thing, you wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great wares in this decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, one built for our like. Meet me there and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me if you dare. You got it, Tito. I will happily give you a taste of nail whenever I get the time. A stone door with a simple lock. It's been a while since I've gone and seen Papa Worm. Superhero landing. No, let's go back. Let's go back to where we were. Because Queen Station leads to a bunch of places and we're always gonna have to come back here. Oh, you know what? I got new things, which I think I got one I like. So here's where the game, where Hollow Knight really starts to become the game, right? So I only got 3 notches, and I got these 4 things. So something's got to go, and the numbers aren't great. So if I have the 2 things I want, protect the bearer while holding soul. So this is defense, which I don't even remember using that too much because I think I'm more of a spaz. I think I'll be fine. There's one I think that either reduces knockback or gets rid of knockback entirely. That's the one I was thinking of. I don't know. Again, I played so many of these Metroidvania type games at this point. Keeping them straight in my brain, remembering which ones have which jump power-ups, which, it's just, it's maddening sometimes. But that's neither here nor there. Let's have more Hollow Knight. Yeah, but I guess that firmly dates the playthrough, right? That would have been, well, I mean, he's, practically 15 now, so yeah, probably 13, 14 years ago. Would be the last time I took a serious, well, maybe not, but I guess that was when I took my first serious crack, right? The fungal wastes. Ugh. At Hollow Knight. Oh boy. And I want to say that was the furthest I ever made. I want to say that was the time I really gave it my all. Whew, that was close. We're gonna follow the papers, because we need to go talk to What's-His-Face. We need to... Alright, that's fine. You're going the wrong way! What's up, Cornifer? Ah, my short friend. You've caught me at the perfect time. I'm just about finished charting these noxious cabins. Very territorial types make these homes within the area. I'd suggest avoiding them where possible. Further below, some strange thin creatures gave me quite a scare. They seemed an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I'd have braved their caves, but feared my matured physique wouldn't be able to outrun them if they were to turn violent. Purchase a map of this area? Why, of course! You made it quite far, homie. Thank you. Just a little bit of health. Little bit of Geo. Down strike, up strike. Alright, there we go. Give me the Geo. Give me the loot. Hadouken! You're dead. There you go. Yes, thank you very much for your assistance. Those individuals below, I actually don't think I can handle them right now. I think I need a couple more power-ups. I think what I'm... Whoa, you have a really serious burst after injury. I was not expecting that much, but can't go that way. There are a couple of bosses that I remember not doing great against, like, it, you know, like, now that I'm gonna have to fight them again, it's like, ugh, it wasn't exactly a great time, but it'll be great to do it on YouTube in front of all my friends and public. I don't know how many people I know who have actually completed this game. I do know my fair share of fans, and, you know, Lord knows you go somewhere wearing... You know, like you encounter somebody wearing like a Hollow Knight shirt or hoodie, or like, you know, we're out there. But at the... Whoa! There we go. At the same time, for all the gamers I kind of know intrinsically, I guess it's more the Metroidvania genre is really what I don't know a ton of people who do. Because these games are hard, right? So nobody I know who really like plays a ton of casual games, which is like most of us now, because we're all old play these games. But it's also like adventure heavy, which I guess would, you know, like it's not, it's you know, whatever. The left brain, right brain theory has been proven wrong, or it's not disproven. You know, it's like it's not accepted science anymore. Holy crap. Ugh, good lord. Everything so dangerous and Hollow Knight. Ah, I did it again! Alright, let's just leave him alone. Doesn't look like that's an option, Mr. Hollow Knight. Yeah, I know. You're unhappy. I'm unhappy. Whoa! Gee willikers. Is there someone easy and dumb that I can kill for their soul? Because I swear if I die down here, I'm going to be very unhappy. Who's in here? I know, you should go back the way you came, stupid, because this is only going to get worse. Yeah, I feel like maybe you're giving me some good advice there, Sign. Of course, now I've gone back to this room and caused everything to respawn. But theoretically, if I killed him before, I can kill him again. There we go. Alright. Anybody down there? Nope, that's Cornifer. Yeah, you got me real good last time, so you know what? You get to live. I got a real bad angle on you from here, and there's some really sick weapons coming up that I'm excited to hurt you with, but I just don't have any of them right now. And I messed up the jump again, so I guess we're going all the way back around. Sorry, editing Phoenix. It's alright playing Phoenix. You know, I've been watching Markiplier's channel forever, right? Like, I want to say since... Whoa. Right, thanks. That's great. But I gotta get the heck out of here because I almost got murdered so bad. Ah! We'll find out what that seal does on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Well, I can just run. Yeah, you're gonna try your best to hurt me, but you can't. Alright, Now, instead of going over there and getting killed, we decided we were going to go back to the station, recover our life, and do a little bit of saving before we dig a little deeper into the cave. I think that's absolutely the best course of action going forward. I know! I can't wait to get you. You are glowy and you are exciting. But just not there right now. Not about that life. Last time I cut it a little short, you know. I mean, short, you know, like it's a 30-minute video, but I felt bad for not letting the counter hit. Again, like, I obsess. I care so much more than you do. You have no idea how much more I care about this than you do, and I don't know how to stop it. You know, I've tried watching other content creators. I've tried watching the videos of, like, how you're supposed to do it. I've tried exercises, you know, there are exercises people do before they stream. I tried some of them. I blew it. I do that a lot. I make mistakes. That's a huge, you know, solution path for me. Anyway, yeah, just, you know, like, even though I'm succeeding, I got so many subs, so many viewers, so many... Oh, I almost didn't see you. You were hiding, you sneaky little horny little monster. Don't spit. Ah! Ah! Okay, there's so many dastardly monsters. Oh, they're already coming for me. What's in here? Can I get in it? Whatever it is, it already escaped. Ooh, almost cooked myself playing around with my nail. I feel like there's a euphemism in there, but I ain't got the time. I gotta go. Oh no! Alright, we gotta get away. Thank you. I'm gonna kill you for the sake of the hunter. I can't kill you for the sake of the hunter. You got revenge on me anyway. You also blow up? Everybody down here blows up? No, you don't blow up? Thank you. Thank you for being the one thing down here that doesn't explode. Why are you so bad at video games today? I'm not bad at video games. I'm doing really good. I'm just really self-critical. I did a bad job of getting in the middle of it. Just right in the middle of celebrating my own achievements. I tore myself down. Real bad brain problems going on in here, but I'm working on them, you know? I don't know what I'm working on them. But I swear I'm working on... Yeah, and you got, like, crazy moves too, right? Don't you have, like, a crazy... Yeah, I'm good. I'm really good on you. Right, you got, like, the roll move, but you also got the jump move. And then I blew my own attempt... I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to Wacky Mushroom Guy. Is other Wacky Mushroom Guy over here, or did you die? Yeah, well... I wanted some Geo for all that effort, but instead, all I got was death. Your death. These things aren't too bad, I don't think. There we go. You're dead. Please. Gordon. Yeah, down. Oh, yeah, down. Yeah, I'm remembering parts of the map now. It's just places I told myself I don't go anymore. There's certain enemies on those paths that I don't like dealing with. But we're all gonna go on that journey together. A journey of discovery throughout the Hallow Nest. You weird thing. Alright, I surrender. Don't jump. Oh my god. Oh my god. So weird. So weird. Alright, let's go. Yeah, you're dead. You're nothing. Brains are just like shattered, man. Brains obliterated. I don't remember what I was talking about, what I was doing. This crazy mushroom guy got my blood. Oh, I mean, I was probably talking about Chef Game. Anyway, yeah, I was talking about Chef Game. You know, like I don't want inventory problems to be in my thing. I don't want anyone ever play my game and be like, I would have really loved the game, except every time I had to put down an ingredient because I wanted to make like chicken satay or something. It made me and like even the more basic games. I don't want to say I'm ripping off, but that I've like been inspired by, because like it's the reason I'm making Chef Game. If I haven't ever actually done a recording talking about why I'm making a game about cooking, is because there ain't none. Ain't no good games about cooking out there. I've played my fair share of mobile games that were kind of about cooking, they were framed around cooking, they were in a cooking environment. But they're not about cooking, they're about like clicking on a thing and like waiting for a bar to fill up or like dragging a thing over, like it's just like Tapper, which like, Tapper's a great game. It's a fun, great game design. Like I love it, but it's not a game about being a bartender. Maybe in a little sense because the fast-pacedness, but still, like if you were trying to play the game because you wanted to learn anything about how pouring drinks works, like like you hit the lever, you let go at a certain point, the drink, and it's fine, and that couldn't be further from the truth of how an actual drink is made anyway. I cook all the time. Both out of necessity and just for funsies, Oh, okay. Alright, well, I mean, if that's... Okay, alright. Wow, I just dashed into that one. Oh, because I'm playing Cuphead. Because I'm playing Cuphead. I killed myself playing Cuphead. Jeez. Yeah, I know. That's tragic. Alright, let's go get our soul. First time. Oh, it's really far away, too. I mean, it's not that far. This is exactly what you knew would happen, which is why you didn't, which is why you came back here to save before you lost all that succulent geo you had on your person. Not that I have anything to buy it with yet, because we haven't reached any other vendors in the course of the game, but nonetheless, it would be nice to have that on my person instead of in the cavern of some weird mushroom guys, and I really wish that I hadn't started pushing the dash button instead of the sword swing button at such a crucial moment, but that's YouTube gaming for you. Disney Dreamlight Valley, which is on my channel in a couple different flavors. It's been done in both commentary form and not commentary form, and I think I streamed it, and I think, because I do kind of like the game, right? Like, it's a good game. It's a ripoff. Like, the pricing structure is bad, because it was supposed to be a free-to-play game, and then they just figured out they didn't have to do that. They could just keep charging people, so they did. Anyway, the one thing it does have, I mean, it has quite a few things. Like it was one of many games born from the void of Animal Crossing kind of dying prematurely, which is a whole nother topic entirely. But the point is, like, we play these games because they play like Animal Crossing, not because, they're really, like, unique gaming experiences. We're looking for something that's closer to something we've already played, nonetheless. Alright, so I just gotta watch out for the head crush, honestly. The head crush is by far the most dangerous thing, because their spit is pretty telegraphable. But one of the things this Animal Crossing clone did that a lot of other Animal Crossing clones didn't really delve into, because I think a lot of game developers subscribe to the kind of Zelda line of logic that's just like, no, players just want to put ingredients in a tub and have something fun pop out. I think there's a little more nuance to it than that, personally. I think we could dig a little deeper into what cooking is, especially because, a lot of my friends can't cook. When I was younger, like parents can cook, like so-and-so's mom, dad can cook, but then every now and again you would go over somebody's house and they'd be like, oh, they don't cook, they always eat out or something. And like, I didn't You know, I was a child. I was naive. I didn't understand the world. I didn't fully grasp that that person couldn't cook. Like that person had reached this level of life incapable of preparing, like basic meals for themselves. I mean, like they can, like you can always prepare basic meals, like you figured out how to make grilled cheese or mac and cheese or like ramen or whatever, but like the greater skill set of cooking that like, just like expanding what ingredients you do, what techniques you use, learning what pans and utensils and things are for, like learning how meat works and how you're supposed to heat things. Like my mom, my dad, they beat these things into my head because I guess I was playtime in my house, but it was just like, yeah, I learned all these principles of cooking, and now I grow up and I find out so many people don't know them, like they don't understand like boiling water or like cooking something with the top off the pan versus on it, like they don't even know why, they don't even understand it. Anyway, like a lot of games I've played over the course of the years, which, hey, we're going long, so congratulations, you guys. At least I'm talking about something interesting. It didn't really capture the cooking vibe, but I felt like it could. Like Rock Band, did music really well, / Guitar Hero, Dance Dance Revolution. Even some of the shooting games that are out there, they, like it hasn't really captured, like the Hulk. There's just so many games that it's like, this isn't the thing, like I know this isn't the thing, but it's a video game approximation of the thing that's really fun. And the more I played games like Minecraft, like Ark, like Animal Crossing, that were like a simulation of life, and it was like, yeah, man, people really just like can enjoy playing a game. All right, yeah, so we can just rest here. And actually, I'm going to flippity floppity floop you guys because I love a good cliffhanger. So I know what this individual is all about, but you don't. So shoutouts to you for watching. I'm probably going to play some more because I love this game and I'm on an interesting tangent. Flippity floppity floop.